I think he'll come out of it, and that too with flying colours.
It's already a good final, a good start to the final. Both teams at their very best. You have to say that. Good bowling, good bowling. They're giving nothing away. Apart from that just one delivery which Umar Amin picked up beautifully. They've got nothing to the batters, Salman.
Yes, absolutely, but you just need that one big over to trigger everything, and that will come. The batters, they have to believe. Take the single, put the loose ball away, and that some bowler, some point of time is going to give you that big trigger start that you are looking after. At the moment, it's good start from both the teams.
That's a lucky boundary. Off the pads. Leg by is given. It's all working. It's all happening for Mirpurkhaas at the moment. Umar Amin thought he's missed out on that. Maybe a little bit of bat.
Yes, he would have loved another 4 to his tally. He's closing in on 500 runs in a league, and that is tremendous. He's got 100 and 450s, and by far the best batter of this tournament. And the way he's led, the way he's fielded, the way he's learned from his mistakes, I'm sure he's top contender for the man of the tournament as well.
Good bowling, good bowling. They're prepared. They're prepared for the challenge. They worked out and they're executing it.
With him on the other end is M. Sohail, by far the best emerging cricketer of the Sindh Premier League. An outstanding talent with lots of good innings in this very league, and making a name for himself already. So he is somebody you can call find of the Sindh Premier League. And there's been a lot of other good performers. Anwar Ali has come up time to time. Agha Salman has been brilliant. Iftikhar did wonders to the Karachi team. And then there's been Adil Mayo, one of the emerging cricketers. He's taken 6 catches and about 5 wickets as well. So he's also done well. This one was there to pull, and Umar Amin, he knows that. But never mind. Just, I think he just needs to carry on. That is the most important thing.
It's these moments you just need to calm yourself. When you think you could have hit it, but you just mistimed it, definitely, yes, frustrates you. But being a senior member, being the captain, is these moments you just need to hold on. Got to realize the importance of your wicket. I hope he doesn't throw it away. But he's such a class player. Up and over. Not very intended, but he will take it. He'll definitely take this boundary.
Yes, in modern language, good intent. And it's gone for 4, 31 for no loss at the end of 4. And it was Muhammad Ali coming around, bowls a decent length. And Umar Amin, he goes on the charge, tries to go for a big one. Lucky for him, it just came off the edge and over the third fielder for a boundary.
Yes.
31 for no wicket, or 4. It's been a circumspect start, you would say, from the Mirpurkhaas Tigers in this final. Yes, we're here for the final, and it's Anwar Ali Khan for Hyderabad Bahadurs. The captain's coming on for the first time tonight. And it's been a good start. 2 heavyweights battling it out on a fantastic wicket. It really is a batter's paradise. Cut hard, and hard enough, it goes for 4. So Sohail has been a little bit quiet. He gets his innings underway with a fantastic boundary, and pressure on the captain already. Well, I'm delighted to say that Mohsin Khan joins me Lovely to see you this evening. You look absolutely fabulous in the traditional wear. I feel very honoured to be wearing it.
That's a fantastic shot, and so do you. Nick, you look, I think you better change your name, something like something Khan or...
Nick Compton Khan. Sounds good.
Nick Compton Khan, yeah. That's a very steady start. It's a decent start. I would say pressure is there. Final game.
I want to ask you, Mohsen, Mirpurkhaas winning the toss, and not often we've seen a captain decide to bat first. What do you make of this decision?
Well, I would say no due problem. I don't think there'll be a due problem even till the end. And making first, Karachi track is my home ground. Nick, it's made beautifully and perfect for batting, especially, you know, shorter version 2020 and one-day cricket version, pitches are basically batting oriented. So I think let's see how he proves his decision.
Oh, he goes big. And he goes huge, not just big. Umar Amin in the final. The captain.
Tremendous shot from Umar Amin. I'm sure he will be planning to play a very crucial role in this one. Not a sheet anchor, attacking sheet anchor role. Stay there, pick the right balls to hit the boundary or sixes, and then pick ones and those. Yesterday I was speaking to him after that innings he played, very useful innings of 70 odd. And I said, why not 100? Why didn't you go for 100? Your team would have even crossed 240 or 50. That's a wonderful shot, just short of a length, timed it perfectly, especially when the fielders are in the circle.
Well, Mohsen, I think he's listening to you tonight. Two men back on the leg side, deep mid-wicket and square leg. And this one is nicked. Oh, it's gone through the hands. Oh, or has it just evaded him? Short third man up into the ring. Anwar Ali had his hands on his head. The captain, he knows how important his opposite number is.
Yeah, that's a lovely ball. The attempt was there. He might have reached it, but not good enough. But that could have been a brilliant catch, and probably I would say slightly unlucky for Umar. I mean, but anyway, here we go. He's got a, I wouldn't say a chance, but definitely there was a scare for him.
Oh, this is up in the air. Has he got all of it? No, he hasn't. He's got his revenge. Hyderabad, Anwar Ali has the last laugh.
Yeah, not a clever shot, Nick. This is what I was just going to say. That, mind you, he bowled a very good slow one there. There you see it. And Umar Amin not timing it, just went for the shot without thinking whether it's a slow one or a normal delivery. And I think Anwar Ali used his sense, because the previous ball he was hit for a big shot, then a nick down to the third, and the stumps say.
Excellent. So Umar Amin goes for 32. It's 46 for 1. Fans galore coming in for this final. It's been an outstanding production. It's been an outstanding tournament here in Karachi, and the National Bank Stadium is alive. It's absolutely electric here tonight. The two best teams going clash head to head. It's a big clash of the heavyweights. The Mirpurkhaas Tigers choosing to have a bat. They won the toss, yes. And a first look at Hasibullah, who comes in. The left-hander. Umar Akmal out, Hasibullah in at number 3. Anwar Ali, the captain, again in the wickets. Can't keep him out of the match. Such an experienced campaigner. Slip in. He gets off the mark. That'll make him feel a lot better. He's been out of the team for the last 2-3 matches. He comes in for the final. Big moment to come in. 5 done, 47 for 1. Welcome back. 5 down. 15 big overs for Mirpurkhaas. They won the toss and decided to bat, and when you decide to bat first, you've got to get that total.
Well, that's a challenge you have taken. You have the decision you have to prove itself that it was worthy batting first. They were going pretty well. Umar Ameen was slightly, I would say, a kind of an irresponsible shot. Though he was nicely deceived by Anwar Ali by a good slow one. But like Nick is talking about, the pressure in this game, it's the final of the tournament, the two best teams are playing out there, and the two very competitive teams, I must say. A pleasure to see such a wonderful tournament, and I'm so glad to be a part of this occasion. Once again, my congratulations to the league authorities, those who have organized this game with the collaboration with Pakistan Cricket Board. So, a wonderful opportunity for the youngsters and the senior players for platform to perform.
Well said. There's a bit of an appeal. I think it might be a bit high, perhaps going down. Muhammad Ali's been an excellent bowler in this competition. He is the experienced campaigner. But you look down that list. Anwar Ali, Muhammad Ali, Hasibullah. Well, it'll be an interesting walk to the crease. He hasn't played many of the matches. I think he started the first 2.
Yeah, so he's brought back into the team after a gap. So that, yeah, Hasibullah must be worth it. It's to show that probably if the captain and the coach has, you know, had confidence in him, let's hope he come up to their expectation.
Oh, he hits it hard and he finds the gap. Oh, that'll relieve some pressure. Nothing like getting a boundary way early in your innings. 51 for 1. And they're going well. They're going well. Run rate just under 10. Hasibullah onto 5. Sohail 10. The impressive youngster continues to impress. In this year's ZKB SPL has been an outstanding performer, perhaps been in the shadow of his captain Umar Amin, but let me tell you, he's been brilliant. Cutting edge sports and Channel Tech production, bringing you some unbelievable scenes this evening.
The run rate is pretty healthy at the moment, I would say, to start with. It's about almost 10 and over. It's about just about reaching the 6 over mark. 51. No problems at all. Not losing wicket. That's what you don't want. You don't want to lose too many wickets early on. Just stay on, play according to the game, and keep the wickets in hand with some very clever and sensible play. This is the finale, and you have to put all your resources in, all your planning, your game plan, your determination in.
Great crowds in tonight. And well played. Yeah, nice little touch from Hasibullah. He'll push hard, but he'll just settle for 1.
Well, we see Nick, Umar Akmal was struggling with his performance, and I think that's why Hasibullah has been brought in. Umar Akmal is a very talented player, but any player can be out of form and not really useful, and especially with 2020 for a batsman, you have to get on with the game straight away. So probably this change might work for the team, and let's see how he performs. Hasibullah, a great opportunity here.
Yeah, good finish. Excellent finish from Muhammad Ali. Again, he impresses. He's been so good throughout the tournament. 6 done, 52 for 1. Razak on the screen. His team crashing up yesterday. Nice to see him there. Of course, some of the other dignitaries who have come in tonight for the finale. Yes, it's the end of the power play. 6 done, 52 for 1. I guess we'd be quite happy with that as a power play.
Yeah, as I said, I'm really not really bothered, and I'm the person who's totally against that throw away wickets in the power play. Yeah, even if you get 40 odd, not even 50 or 40 odd, 40 something and wickets in hand, you don't lose a wicket, then you can have a thrash in the middle and right at the end. Now these periods are very important. Myself and Nick, we were talking the other day, 10 to 16 over. And the last 3-4 overs are very, very crucial for the batting lineup to consolidate their position and to pile up a big score.
Wickets in the hutch. Goes big, does Hasibullah, showing his captain and coach why he's been selected. Down the wicket. Doesn't matter if it's a slower one or a quicker one, he says, I'm going over mid-off. Good intent shown early.
That's a tremendous shot, just creating his own length. That's a wonderful shot, because even if it's a slow one, he was just right there on the ball, but it wasn't really. So, and he timed it perfectly and placed it perfectly over mid-on. There we see, sorry, I beg your pardon, mid-off. And how that was a planned shot. He gave himself slightly a bit of a room, came down the track about 2 paces, and then whacked it over mid-off.
Yeah, nice touch, nice batting. Created the length. He's put Anwar Ali, the captain, under pressure early on, and that's what you've got to do in these T20 matches against a good bowling in particular. Sometimes you've got to take a calculated risk early in the over, otherwise you start trying to play catch up at the end, and that's when the errant shots come in. So I like what he's done here.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful, and like I said, if you go for the 4s and 6s and then keeps on picking 1s, 2s and maybe 3s, there's no need to panic in the first 10 overs. Plan your innings according to that, and if you see whatever the situation is after the 10th over, then you can go, even if you have to slog in the middle, you can do that because you have got the wickets in hand.
Oh, that's an errant ball from Anwar Ali. Don't see that very often. Good stop from the keeper, mind you. Did well to get a hand to that, so he'll have to reload and bowl that one again. This is the power play. It was Umar Amin again. The left-hander was in sublime form, touch and timing. A little bit of luck too, when that happens. Yeah, it was a good start. A good start. He had a couple of lusty blows over the top, and then there was a healthy nick that got him 4, and it was one shot too many. You just felt. Consolidation is the word from Mr. Mohsin Khan, who says wicket in the hutch, and I have to agree with him. We've seen the teams that have kept wickets in the hutch, they've prospered best, and this is a sight that the captain won't want to see. Just lost his wicket, but Hasibullah's come in, he's taken over from Umar Akmal, who's dropped before the game. A bold move, you'd say.
Yeah, a sensible move. If somebody is out of touch, anybody can be. You have been a batter yourself. Myself, I've been a batter. One can always be out of form. A break can never do you wrong. And if you have got the replacement out there with this 2020 chitty chitty bang bang, I call it, you need some quick changes. So that's the situation here. Like Nick said, I personally feel a very solid stand. There's 61 of 6.4 overs. Tremendous start. And even though losing, that was a setback for them, losing Umar Amin. He was trying to glide it over the slip fielder or towards the third man, but fortunate enough not to get a slightest nick. Otherwise, he would have been casually out, caught behind. So this is the thing, what situation both myself and Nick, we are talking. Nick has played top international cricket. He played one of the best as a career for England. And I've played a bit for Pakistan. So I think we understand the game a little bit, I think we do. Yeah.
I hope so. Nice looking shot. I have to push hard for a single, and there's a quick man between the wickets. They both are youngsters. You'd expect them to run hard and show good intent. Been impressed with Mohammad Sahel last night, 71. What do you make of him?
Tremendous. And the best thing I liked about him, Nick, there was no slotting. They were all proper shots. And today also, and this one just previous ball, they took a single, they pitched a single. That disturbs the field a lot. When you're taking singles, you're bringing them in, and then you're going for the big shot. Look at the crowd. I'm so delighted to see the crowd. When it rained, it really poured down the other day. I think the crowd was ready to come on, even on that night. But the rain stopped everybody, and rather it was a torrential rain. I mean, it was literally which nobody expected. But anyway, great to see some lovely people out there.
You're going to push hard for 2. They should get 2. No, they won't. Good fielding in the end. So Mohamed Sahel, a bit of a circumspect start so far. 7 done. It's 63 for 1. Umar Marin, 32, almost 500 runs in the competition. Can you believe it? It's quite a return for a man who's, well, I would say, is pushing hard for Pakistan honours.
Well, one thing, yeah, you've mentioned this. I'll say, Nick, I'm very surprised that why didn't he play for much longer time for Pakistan, because he's an outstanding batsman. And there we see the pitch, a beautiful pitch, like me being a Karachi boy. I played all my cricket here.
You'd like to bet on that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd love to bet on that. My debut was here, with my international debut. And Karachi, the groundsmen, I must praise them. I've been praising them yesterday. We all were praising them, the way they worked after heavy rain. It really poured down. It was a thunderstorm, all sorts happened which could have spoiled the game. But they tremendously worked on that. Even yesterday, after all day, a terrible rain the previous night, they did a very good job yesterday. And tonight rather, it's a beautiful track, Nick. You and I would love to bet on that.
Well, there are some of the hard workers, have to be said. The ground staff, they've done an outstanding job. It cannot be said enough. The fact that we've got cricket even on today is a minor miracle. They've been working through the night to give you not only a ground to play on, but a wonderful batting service.
And look at the outfield. It's a beautiful lush green outfield, a nice track, 2020 match. The crowd is there, better than, I think probably you might see a bit more later on. But anyway, the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic.
Couldn't agree more. Jayandad, the new bowler, he's going to get his first bowl of the evening. Captain's asked him to come from this pavilion end. Nicely bowled, so clear signs he's trying to tuck up the right-hander. He knows that Mohamed Sahel likes anything outside his eye line, release his hands. It's been quite a slow start for Sahel. We saw him last night really take the bull by the horns and almost outscore Umar Amin, but hasn't got a huge amount of the strike and has played with quite a lot of maturity so far.
I don't want to brag it, Nick. I was talking last night with Umar Amin. They both were opening partnership when they both got out on 70 odd. I said, if you got out, then you should have told your partner to carry on till the end, because there were at least 9 overs to go after that, and they both lost their wicket. So this is the best thing. So he's playing for 20 overs. If he plays 20 overs, I bet you on that he'll get 60, 70 or 80 odd, and that will really help the team.
Yeah, it's nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. They'll look for 2, won't get it. Start to just cast your eye now on what a good score is. Of course, they've got 2 of the highest scores in this competition. The Mirpurkhaas, 208, 209. Are there early signs that they need to score something up in that region today?
Well, they will, because it's a beautiful batting track and the opposition will be very much geared up to get onto it when they bat. So they have to score. I would say they will be targeting at least 170 or 180 at least on this track to make a game of it. And if more, then nothing better than that. But their plans are, I personally feel I'm very satisfied with their approach so far.
Tight, very tight. And they're going to go again. This could be very close, and it's out. That's out. Oh dear. A real mix-up. Mohamed Sahel called back for the second after a near run out on the first. But you have to ask yourself, was this necessary? Did they need to do this?
Not at all, Nick. Not at all. He's comfortably right. The first one, he missed out on that. And the second one, he was very much out of the crease. I think there is a close call, is it? Did he hit the gloves first to the stumps or something like that? But yeah, it seems to be clearly out. But very, very useless thing for the team at the moment.
Not what was needed. Sale Khan, the outstanding emerging player who's really burst onto the scene. It's the end of his night for 13. Very disappointing. 66 for 2.
There we see it again, the run out. It's a very, very important wicket which they have lost. Umar Amin first. They lost Umar Amin playing bad shot. Not a very sensible shot for him, a batsman of his caliber. And then the man in form, he gets run out. There was no need for that. And like I said, these are the moments in big games. Now this is the biggest game for them in this league. If they win this, they win the trophy. So this is a do or die game. And these are the pressure things that make you have played so much cricket internationally. You know what pressure makes a hell of a lot of difference.
Huge difference, huge difference. Things go through your mind, you start thinking ahead, focusing on the present. But this is a really pivotal moment you feel in the game. Kasim Akram coming to the crease, and it's this middle order we talk about. Mirpurkhaas haven't had a huge amount of success, nor have they batted a huge amount, because of course the top order has been very good. And you just feel that at 66 for 2, it is a really pivotal moment in the game. I guess they'll want to establish a partnership that might take a little bit of time, and this is where Anwar Ali is a captain, is an experienced captain.
Yeah.
Might put his foot on the throat, or at least try to.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we were talking about it, that pivotal situation, and the situation where this is the moment where the batting side have to got hold of things, and they have to get hold of things and carry on along with that. And don't lose a wicket. Don't give them any chances. Bowlers are doing a pretty job bowling within the stumps.
He goes big. Has he gone big enough? I think extra cover might come around and... yeah, he will. He'll, reel that in, so they'll get back for 2. A nice looking shot early from Kasim, who will join Hasibullah, who's been there for a while now. 12 balls for 15, just inflicted the run out. And it's always a horrible thing, isn't it, when you run out your opposing batter, you suddenly feel, I better stay here for a while and repay the team.
Yeah, well said, Nick. And especially you lost a batsman like Umar Amin, a batter like Umar Amin, and then Sohail, 2 men into form. So they have to compensate that with some very sensible batting. Nick, it's not a bad score at the moment, but they have to just capitalize on that.
68 for 2, 8 done.
Yes, 68 for 2 at the start of 9th. Both the in-form batters are gone. So pressure on Hasib and Qasim to build a partnership and give that recovery, which is very important for the cause of Mirpurkhaas. This is the big game, and big games are mostly about pressure, how good teams handle pressure. And the teams that handle pressure better often and surely come on top at the end of championship finals. And with me is the former Pakistan captain Azhar Ali. Azhar, what do you think about this start?
Yes, pretty sturdy to be honest. They just lost one extra wicket. Obviously, Umar Amin was the big one, but Sohail also was in great form.
Well, charging down, trying to go over in front of the wicket over mid-off, but edge to third, just a single.
Umar Amin was looking great today. He's made some splendid shots on both sides of the pitch.
It's wonderful to see so many people turn up, and why not? It's the Sindh Premier League and it's the final. And Hasibullah goes inside out towards extra cover, and there is fielder going to cover up. Today, the boundaries are a touch longer, and we can see the effect of those already. There are bigger gaps, and defending runs on a good pitch and a big ground is never easy.
Yes, today we see both sides are equally. We seen yesterday one side was a bit shorter. It's still a good pitch. Oh, he nearly made decent position to play that shot, but the slower one, there wasn't enough pace on it. He tried to create the pace, but couldn't manage to do that.
Yes, cleverly bowled this. He was already on the go when batter had already taken the position, and I think it was a good change of pace by Faizan. Hasibullah is looking good. He hasn't had the best of times in the previous games, but today, on the big day, he has his chance. Once again, sweeping this one and straight to the man just behind square.
Yeah, typically playing like a wicket-keeper. Keepers are always good at sweeps and reverse sweeps and the paddles, ram shots. We've seen him playing with him for SNGPL. The way he batted this season is outstanding. He has a lot of shots in his armory, so he can play reverse sweeps and all that kind of shots. Here we go. Here we go. As I was talking about the reverse sweep, it came out.
Yes, talk about timing, and Azhar, your timing was spot on. As you just mentioned, reverse sweep, and I don't know whether Hasibullah is hearing us, and he took that position, and he was lucky that this top edge went over the keeper. 9 gone, 76 for 2. This one is over cover once again in the gap, and fielders after it, they will recover. And as we've just mentioned, the boundary sizes. So the ball hasn't been going to the boundary as frequently. The size has something to do with it. Just a couple. Very important for Mirpurkhaas that this pair puts up a decent partnership.
Also with the outfield, yesterday we've seen because of the rain, the outfield was greasy. Yes, damp but greasy. Today it's all dried up on the top.
Well, that's a no ball called by the umpire, so it's a single. It will be 2, 1 extra from the no ball and the free hit. And sometimes these free hits can trigger that flow of runs. And it's Hasibullah who definitely is aggressive stroke maker. So let's see if he can take advantage of this free.
Yeah. Criminal bowling no balls, and it looks like it's a close one. It's a very close one. Probably Jahandad's a bit unlucky here.
Yes, from the angle we've seen, it's a touch unlucky for the bowler, and let's see if Hasib can make something big out of it. And he hits it once again towards extra cover. Once again, It's the outfield that isn't on the faster side tonight. Another couple to the total. So we might see plenty of 2s and 3s tonight.
Yeah, especially the aerial balls, when they hit the ground, they just don't, ball just sticks into the ground, because underneath it's still, you can see the after effects of the rain. It's still soft underneath. It's pretty dry from the top. So the rolling shots still might go, but the shots hit in the air might just stop in the ground.
That's the case with a wet outfield. And there was a lot of water. And this one will just fall safe away from Asif Afridi, who's fielding at third. Another single to the total. Both teams will be reasonably satisfied with this start. 82, and we are in the 10th over. Still 3 balls to go and 2 wickets down. So Mirpurkhaas and Hyderabad both pretty much even Steven. So this final is already mounting up to be one cracker of a game.
Yes, this match is hanging in the balance at the moment. Jahandad is bowling in right line of length. This is the length, just short of length, hitting the bail's height, top of the stumps, and that's where we have seen in National Bank Stadium, Karachi. That's the hardest ball to hit.
It's excellent bowling. This is getting that bit of movement coming around and angling it in, and then the ball straightening. Just have a look. Angles in and then just holds its line, and that is enough to deceive the batter. And good seam position, bangs it on the hard length, and that is well bowled, and just keeper felt it in his hand. Keeper makes it look like it was bowled on 90 miles per hour.
Yes, very good bowling. Especially whenever he bowls outside the power play, he bowls around the wicket, so he doesn't give any room. So Engels is coming in, so batsman is trying to play inside out. If it just gets straightened, it feels like a big movement.
Wow, this is some shot on the hips, and he goes big, pivots and just puts it over the boundary. Excellent shot this from Qasim Akram, and boy, this young man has got some talent.
Yeah, that was too straight from Jahandad, and Qasim Akram made full use of it. Using the angle, just guided it over fine leg boundary.
Yes, magnificent use of the angle. He had no intention of keeping it down. Used the pace and an easy 6 runs. He made it look ridiculously easy. 89 it is. 1 ball to go before 10 overs are over. Slower one this time, and played on the square leg. Will be 1 only. So 10 gone. 90 for 2. So it's the Zira plus strategic timeout. Anji. So this is the highlights package brought to you by Al Hayat Group, and boy, Umar Amin looked elegant till this happened. The hand coming off the bat and skied up was caught, and then came in Hasibullah, who so far has looked good and has got a few boundaries. And there are the men in charge, the think tank of Hyderabad team, Mr. Misbah ul Haq, the former Pakistan captain, Mr. Ejaz Jr., former international, both laying out the plans and motivating their team, who already have done a decent job. So the strategic time is over and the coaches go back in the dugout, and the action begins. And it's Qasim and Hasib who carry this obviously responsibility, now being the two best batters that remain, and two most informed players of the tournament already out. So the onus is on this pair to get their team to a decent total where their bowlers can make up and can get their hands up on that magnificent trophy of the ZKB Sindh Premier League. It's going to be the opposition captain, Anwar Ali, to kickstart the 11th over, and Qasim to take strike.
90 for 2 after 10, so if they can manage another 90 in next 10, that'll be a decent total, 180 in a final. If they get more than that, it will be handy.
Wow, for a change, the one ball stays down, and it is the 61st legitimate ball. 10.1, 90 for 2. I'm sure Mirpurkhaas would be looking to add another 100, and there we have the acting legend, Mr. Imran Ashraf, the brand ambassador of Mirpurkhaas, looking as sharp as ever. And boy, has he got some fans. A brilliant actor. And it's pulled away in the gap. Once again, the slowness of the outfield, Azhar. It's just not letting those boundaries come that thick and fast.
Yeah, and as we see here, Irfan Niazi, the culprit of the run out, he is one of the top fielders in Pakistan domestic circuit. He has a good arm, he moves fast. You need that kind of energy in the field, like at least two of these kind of fielders in your team.
Well, at the moment, he all by himself is proving enough. He's seen everywhere. The captain has used him very intelligently. He's seen in the hot spots, cow corners, deep mid on, long on, wherever more catches are expected or a run out needs to be effected, he is there. And this one has been cut, but straight to the third. So, dealing in singles at the moment, and Anwar Ali, costly to start with, but this over has been pretty decent.
we speak about awareness a lot, even in domestic when I'm playing, or the senior guys. Nowadays we lack a little bit of awareness. So I think if you're a good fielder and you have good awareness, that adds up to your advantage, and you go there before even the captain thinks of having you there.
Once again a flick, and this time it can be two because the throw has to come from a long distance, and the two batters, they are quick enough. So an easy couple in the end. And talk about game awareness, that is a blessing to have. The more game awareness you have, the less burden on the captain, and that makes it so much easier for the whole team, and not easy then for the batters to make runs and to use the angles. It is a very, very important part of any lineup, being aware of the situation, knowing what is required, and making their own plans. And here it is. Doesn't this trophy look stunning?
Yeah, the trophy is beautiful, as good as it can get. Both the teams are fighting for it. Obviously, see Hasibullah has injured probably his hamstring there, so you can see the pictures of that trophy again. It's glittering, it's beautiful. Just a couple of hours from now, someone will be lifting that.
Yes, and it's got that royal feel to it. And here it is, the broadcasting partners. ZKB Sindh Premier League is on Jio Super, PTV Sports, Fast Sports, and digital partners Tamasha, Myco, and Sporty Link. So it's all over YouTube, Facebook, and thanks to all the partners for bringing these live pictures to audiences around the world. And it certainly has been one of those tournaments which has got a lot of audience world over.
Going back to the awareness, Salman Bhai, I thought when we played club cricket, that where the actual awareness came from, where a lot of senior guys were taking part in that club cricket. But nowadays we feel that not many ex-cricketers play club cricket now, so where the kids will learn those awareness things.
Yes, I mean, it is very important for the clubs and the departments to have those senior people around who can, talk that cricket, that download that takes place at a very young age, having seniors around, batting along with them, fielding along with them, those on-the-go instructions, on-the-field thing. It's a great learning curve, and that is beyond coaching, and it's so valuable. And valuable is the crowd to any game, and the pictures that we are seeing tonight are absolutely beautiful and very encouraging, especially for all those players. Imagine those young batters, young bowlers, emerging cricketers playing in crowd. And here is Anwar Ali with another slow one. He's got so many of them.
Yeah, the line is good as well. The length of that slower one is also good. He's just controlling that to perfection. He's very experienced, and equally, I think Qasim has played them well as well. He's not trying to hit them, overhit them, just placing it into the gap, getting ones and twos, and the boundaries will come along the way.
Good surprise, that slow one, and Hasibullah was clearly late. He wasn't expecting that, and it's 11 bowled, and it's 95 for 2. So it's going to be Fizan now, this time from the other end, and looking to bowl cutters. That's what he does so well. Can slip in a quick Yorker as well. And Azhar, talking about mentors that you mentioned are so important. Any walk of life, any field you want to take up as a profession, these experienced mentors are so important, and so is one of ours here in the commentary box. And I'm already missing Mr. Sikandar Bak, and that is someone I've learned a lot here in the box from, and he definitely is one of my favorites. And he's obviously blessed with a wonderful voice, but apart from that, he has so much to offer. And tries to go big, just falls short of the fielder. One bounce to him, another single.
Yes, definitely. I'm a big fan of Sikandar's voice as well, and I think so many of our whoever listened to him becomes his fan. So yeah, the game is going nicely here, and Misbah have his all his notebook there. His cricketing brain knows almost everything.
Azhar, I need to ask you something regarding Misbah, and just come back to you. Oh, wow, this has been slashed, and I'm sure this is intentional. He opened the face of the bat very late, and he got this boundary, perfectly placing it between the point and the third. So well played to Hasibullah, and there we see Misbah shaking his head. Well, it wasn't a bad ball, just a good cricket shot.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad ball, but the wrong line because of the both third man point was up. He scored it away between those two. Hasibullah is injured, but he will, I think, throw his bat at it now, almost at everything because of his injury.
Well, I hope that he's okay, and that display of stretching is nothing like what we see from Mohammad Rizwan every now and again. So coming back to Misbah, Azhar, you've played a lot of cricket with him, so have I, but you've obviously been part of his department and played under his captaincy a lot. Does he ever think or talk about anything else? Ever?
Yes. Guess. You should guess.
Food?
Yes.
All right. So two things in life. Well, he is a brilliant character, a great thinker of the game, an excellent leader, and a good human being. He has so much to offer to any cricketing outfit. So it's a great learning curve for the youngsters in his team as well to grab as much cricketing knowledge from Misbah as much possible.
Not only he just transferred the knowledge, the amount of hard work he does with the players, especially when he became coach. He do his sidearm for around 3 hours. Even not only with Pakistan team, with this season, the domestic season with Srinagar Gas, he just bowled and bowled in the practice session. He even bowled at tail-enders.
Wow, this is what happens when you bowl so many slower ones. You have so many up your sleeve, they just die down. And Qasim trying to go across the line, that wasn't a great idea. He loses his wicket, third down now. It's 101 on the board, and wouldn't Misbah and company be happy with this wicket? Just have a look at it again.
Yeah, nicely disguised, slow one, and he just kept low. Qasim Akram was surprised by the bounce, looks really disappointed, looked good for his 18. It is 101 for 3.
Talking about experience and seniors, we talked about Misbah, and so many other great cricketers here, and youngsters can learn ample from them. And then we talk about another mentor, Mr. Sikandar Bak, in the comms box. And then you need to have a few youngsters as well who are chirpy, who add another flavor to the game and are always coming up with something out of the box or interesting. And humor is a very important part because these games are always, they come with pressure, they test you under pressure, they test your temperament, and how important is continued humor in the ground. First ball, and he is beaten, Asif Ali.
Yeah, very much so, and the over comes to an end. We'll come to that story later on. It's 101 for 3.
This is the last wicket that fell. Hasibullah Oh, sorry, Qasim. Beg your pardon. He went across the line and did not get the desired bounce. And Mirpurkhaas, they were looking for a big partnership, but now he's gone, and Hasibullah and Asif Ali have to make up for it. 12 gone, 101 for 3.
Well, they're at 100. They've done the first thing right. That would have been a bit of a weight off. 3 down as well, so 7 in the hutch. As he goes on the reverse sweep, is this close? Might have just got a bit of bat on it. Well, Hasibullah back into the team. Akmal was left out for this final. Asif Ali, the new batter. A really crucial 7.5 overs, you feel. Asif Ali, the key man for Hyderabad, as he has been throughout the tournament. Crowd is in. It's an electric feeling out there, I can tell you. I've been out in the middle, and this is an even better shot, commanding. Didn't waste any time, does Asif Ali. This one's a little bit short, perhaps a little bit short. A rare short ball, you have to say, from the experienced left arm spin. He picks up on it really quickly, doesn't he, and hammers it in front of square. That's how you announce yourself at the crease. Listen, Khan, sir, lovely to have you again for the second time tonight.
Well, always a pleasure to be with you, Nick. Yeah, Asif now, he's very much due for the run, because so far he's a tremendous player, very good striker of the ball, but he has to deliver, and this is the moment to do it. And I'm sure he'll be having all the plans to how to build his inning and play a very useful innings for his side, and his side needs a very useful, sensible, long innings, if possible, going till the last ball of the innings.
Yeah, wickets in hand has been the order for the day, particularly when you win the toss and decide to have a bat. You just know that you've got to get that 180, 170, I mean even 200 you feel is a score that's for the taking on a surface like this. They want to have a good thrash at it for the last 5 overs. And this man, Asif Ali, you feel holds the key if they are going to get up to that big figure. He's a man that if he does get in, there's a lot of promise there, we know that. Hasibullah's got to start, so he hasn't quite got going yet, but he's laid those foundations, and that's what's important. One left. 18 from his 3 overs, make that 19. And a very good finish indeed. The wily left arm spin, controlling the game here. 110 for 3, 13 done. Yeah, night sky. Let's have a look at the bowling. Mohsin, talk us through some of those bowlers.
They've done a pretty good job. They've taken apart from Anwar Ali. Anwar Ali has done about 3 overs, the most expensive so far, but with his experience he got a crucial, very, very crucial wicket of Umar Amin. And that credit goes to him, bowling a wonderful slow one. But here, cruising, they had a good start, they had a decent start, still 7 overs to go. And they've got 6 point down, 6.5 rather. And like we were talking earlier, Nick, that a solid base without losing too many wickets, they can really go for the attack. Wait for the last 3-4 overs or the last 5 overs if you have too many wickets in hand. Otherwise, losing early wickets here will put the pressure back on again. And Asif Ali, who is an experienced player who's played for the national team, he's an international player. He must show his worth. He must show the confidence which the captain and the coach have showed in him, bringing him back in this crucial match. And if he can do it, he's the caliber.
Got the caliber. They've all got the caliber. This one is high into the air. I don't think he's got all of it. No, he hasn't. Asif Ali again. So much expected. He fails. He falls in the deep to Faizan. Mohammed Faizan, who I'm sure we'll see with bat in hand, but takes a wicket, a crucial wicket at a very, very crucial time.
Whereas, I think I've said it too early. Now, that wasn't the ball to go there because it wasn't right up to it. It was slightly short of length. He tried to connect it. That's very sensible bowling. He's not bowling the faster one, so the ball should come onto the bat. Just varying his pace. That's the cleverness of a spinner. Vary the pace, brings one in, turns one. And that's how you have to be successful on these sort of batting tracks.
Faizan, 2 wickets. Very, very important 2 wickets, you feel. Aziz walks to the crease. He's got 6 overs left. 6.4.
Make 3 crucial wickets. Umar Amin, Sohail, and now Asif. 3 wickets given, not taken. Umar Amin played a irresponsible shot. Well, bad luck to him that he couldn't judge the ball properly. But there again, and then run out. A very crucial run out, which was, I think, absolutely not needed. And now Asif Ali, knowing that the ball is not right up to him, went for the maximum, finished up giving an easy catch at mid-wicket.
Well, it's been clever, hasn't it? Pace off. All the wickets have been pace off, induced the ill shot, you would say. Nothing has been given to the Mirpurkhaas, and you knew that from the outset, didn't you? You knew that there was an experienced bowling attack. You knew that they were going to be on the money. And if you weren't up to it, and you played a shot too many, or you were through it a bit early, that is the end of your wicket. And that's what happened tonight. We've lost 4 wickets. They'll be kicking themselves a little bit because they had a pretty good start. Those first 6 overs, they were right up there with 10 and over. This is the last wicket. Again, just didn't come on, got it at the toe end, and yeah, well, it was a comfortable catch, as they all have been. Hassan Nawaz on that boundary, he doesn't drop many. So a rescue act now. Danish Aziz is in with Hasibullah, and he swats this one, finds the gap. That is a boundary they've been waiting for. That releases a bit of pressure.
A wonderful shot to just come in and middle the ball. Sorry, easy. Yeah. This is what actually, now the basic thing is that I'm sure that they're playing very sensibly. Like I said, they lost 3 wickets on bad shots and 1 bad run-up. But then again, they were playing very good. Even then, Asif Ali was doing a good job and just played probably rush of blood, something like that.
Yeah, rush of blood. There's been a few of those, and sometimes to be expected, but on this stage here in the final, you really want that rush of blood to have got out of your system in the previous games, and this is where it really matters. These dying overs, 13.5, just 1 to go in the 14th. Faizan has done a fantastic job, hasn't he? 2 wickets for the right arm. Medium pacer, you would call him. You wouldn't say he's much more than that, would you? But he's done a brilliant job. That ends the 14th. There's only 6 left. 118 for 4. Projected scores. Well, there was a lot of talk about their 200-run mark. I think they're going to have to lower their sights a little bit because they've lost too many wickets. 161, 170. I mean, we know that we're up against a really good team, so they need to get 170 minimum.
Yes, Nick, there's something very nice to watch. That both the teams, the batters and on the other side, the bowlers, It's a batting track, but they're using the professionalism in bowling and batting both. This is just something very good to watch. It's nicely taken, just a single. Like I was saying, it's a batting track, beautiful track, and both the teams are trying with different tricks. Bowlers had all 3 wickets for first 3 wickets for slow one. Yeah, finished. Yeah.
Right, we've got Misha who's down on the boundary.
On the sidelines of the final of the first ever ZKB Sindh Premier League, I've got 3 very important people from the media here with me, and let's directly go to them. Mr. Asar Javed, Director UK 8 News, thank you for joining us here. Murtaza Ali Shah, Director UK, Bureau Chief Geo News UK, thank you for being here with us. And Hasib, Head of Operations Dunya News UK, thank you for being here with us. Asar Javed, tell us something about the league. You've joined us here on the final. How much are you enjoying it?
Yes, it's a really very great initiative. Mr. Malik came to London, I think, 2 months ago. He briefed us about this initiative, and we have some events over there. We were surprised to come over that they have managed it very well. And as overseas Pakistani, we know the cricket is the bond between people and the cricketers. In UK, especially whenever Pakistani team came over there, it's like a second home there. So I think initiatives like these, they are very important. And also when the PSL also starting in this month, so good luck for the PSL for the next edition now.
Thank you, sir. Hasib, you being very young, how much do you enjoy cricket? Have you been enjoying it in the UK? Have you been seeing this league?
Yes, I have a background of covering Pakistan cricket team internationally, so in Dubai, in Holland, all over the world. So I think Pakistanis being the most cricket-loving nation, this is one of the best cricket initiatives, and Mr. Malik, I think he's become a brand now. And this SPL, I think it's just a start.
Yeah.
It should not finish here. You can hear the
and
crowd
there's
in
a
the
wicket. We
background.
have another wicket down, so now it's 123 for 4. We'll come back to you, but right now we have to head up to the comm box.
Thanks, Misha. Yep, we have some more action for you. Another wicket falls. Another big wicket. Asibullah, the man who's been there almost from the start, tries to go big and just catches the inside half of his bat, and it doesn't go all the way. It could be an outstanding catch. Well, it is an outstanding catch. Wow. Is that a match-winning catch?
Could be. Well, definitely a pressure catch, because this has put a bit more pressure on the batting lineup. Shot was there, but he didn't time it properly. It wasn't a slow one either. But the wicket is not really, it's not skidding through at the moment. Maybe it might do in the second half, where the dew factor might come in. Slight dew, if the dew factor will be only this much, that if there is a little ball starts skidding, that's even help the batsman to play on the upshots. And a close call for the no ball, but I think he's all right. There you see, didn't time it properly. The shot selection wasn't bad at all, but the timing needs to be there. Timing is not there. The fielders was there for the catch. Once you don't get the timing, you'll finish up giving an easy catch to him. Not an easy catch, sorry, it was not an easy catch. He took a wonderful diving catch, and that's what the fielding side needed. Good fielding with sensible bowling.
I think this is going to be given out. Yep, I think it's a clean catch. We're just having a look at it, just to make sure. Yes, and that is confirmation. It is out. Asibullah, he looked dangerous for a moment there. 44 he goes for 33 deliveries. It's 123 for 5. Misha, you can continue. Sorry for that disturbance.
It's 123 for 5 here at the ZKB Sindh Premier League, and we're back again to Murtaza Ali Shah, Bureau Geo News UK. Geo Super is also the official broadcasting partner for this league. So how has that experience been?
Well, before this match actually started, the series started here. This is probably the only series, the season which was actually launched in the UK. And for that purpose, Governor Sindh and Mr. Arif Malik, they had visited UK and several cities. They were received with a lot of warmth and affection by the community, and during their trip they had explained to the overseas as to the importance of this league, and why for the first time that for the people of Sindh that this league is being introduced, and we see here today that it is a huge success already. The enthusiasm that crowd is displaying, and cricket is obviously the love of the Pakistani nation, and I mean what we have seen here is quite amazing, and especially so that in current circumstances, I mean cricket is a very bonding source as well, but it brings a lot of joy to the very ordinary common people, and we see that people are so happy to be here.
Pakistanis really do love cricket, and we can see it from the crowd. We have almost like a lot of people here, right here. You guys are here. Your support means a lot because, of course, overseas Pakistanis, of course, play a huge role. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here with us. And with that, it's back up to you, Kams.
Thanks, Misha. So much interest in this tournament from outside and from all the wonderful people that have put this tournament together. It is a brilliant spectacle. We hope to see it again next year. This is the first edition of ZKB SPL. You have to say it's been nothing better than brilliant. It's been a thoroughly enjoyable tournament, and Mohsen, you've seen a lot of it and seen some young players come through, of course some senior players as well. You must be happy with what you've witnessed over the last 2 weeks.
Yes, especially for the youngsters. The senior players are there too, and they have to perform. This is a nice platform to move further back, because for the selection for furthermore, and for the juniors to register their performance or register they make a remark on that. One thing was very important, I would like to say, that it is a well contested game. It doesn't seem to be a one-sided game, that the batsmen are bashing all over. The bowlers are bowling very sensibly. The batsmen are trying to stay there, get a decent score, and that's we're watching some good cricket. It's not just a one-way traffic. There's a tussle going on between the bat and the bowler, and I must give credit here to Anwar Ali, the captain, who has been there, guidance with all the time, talking to them. There he is, doing a very good job for his team, and he's talking to the bowlers also all the time, what to come up with. The batters are, on the other hand, trying their best, picking ones and twos and making them difficult to get runs.
Summed it up perfectly there. Yeah, it's a nice flowing shot from Danish Aziz, but you can only get one for it, and you feel ones and twos aren't really enough at this stage. They really have lost their way a little bit. It's been a flurry of wickets, and that's been down to pressure, and it's been pressure from Hyderabad throughout the tournament. That was the huge wicket. Umar Amin, captain to captain, and this was just unnecessary. Really, really unnecessary. A run out of the young star Mohammad Sohail, who's been again one of the rising stars in this tournament. He's got run out unnecessarily, and since then they've just been able to control things, haven't they? They've bowled back of a length, they've taken pace off. That was another one, and this went straight down deep mid-wicket's throat. Asif Ali again promising so much. Brilliant catch, quite a brilliant catch. So good bowling, good catching, good fielding. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, and especially when the shine went off in after the first 5-6 overs, the bowlers seems to be more in control with their normal ball and the slower deliveries, which is paying them very well. This is what I call sensible cricket. Play, bowl according to the pitch, what the pitch demands. On a batting track, you have to mix up, you have to have variation to create a problem for the batsman. There we see a lapse there, but taken well opportunity. Here, they missed out on the early start, definitely, as Nick was saying. I totally agree with him. But then again, they still have 4 overs after this. Wickets in hand. Try and get at least 8-9 of the over, if not 10. Then they will reach a very competitive target.
I think this man's been really good, hasn't he? Muhammad Ali. He's bowled, he's probably been one of the pick of the bowlers in the tournament. Really, really has been on the money. 15 he's gone for, and he just doesn't give you anything, does he? He bowls these slower balls and he's just at you. He doesn't leave the stumps, he gives you very little width. And I think when you've got men like this to call on, it's quite a nice luxury to have as a captain.
And Nick, especially on a batting track, And the good thing that look at the usage he's doing with the pace and the line of the ball. It's not just the slow one, it's the length also where he's bowling, making it very difficult for the batter. There you see the crowd here, some very respectable people here to watch the game.
Mir Karachi, cutting edge production. This one is swatted just over to the offside. Yeah, they're only getting one game, so can't find the boundary with any particular ease. It's 4 done, 4 to go, 129 for 5.
Lovely crowd in, just loving the vibe of this stadium. People have come in numbers. You can tell because this is the grand finale, this is the final, the big one. Faizan will continue. Oh, brilliant fielding. Half stopped, but still will go to the boundary. It was a great effort by Jandar. Thick outside edge will get Yaqub a boundary. 133 for 5 with this boundary. The intent is clear. They have to go out after every delivery. Former captain Azhar Ali alongside me. Azhar, evenly poised, or you would say Mirpurkhaas 133 for 5? I'll get back to you. What do you make of it?
Yeah, pretty evenly poised, but it's a little bit upper hand at the moment of Hyderabad. See how the Mirpurkhaas finishes the innings.
A lot will depend on Danish Aziz from here on to the last 3.4 overs. How he bats, because he's the senior member, he's got the skill.
Misha is downstairs with a special guest.
Thank you. Lots of drama, lots of thrill here at the final showdown of the ZKB Sindh Premier League. Mirpurkhaas Tigers are 5 wickets down. And when we talk about drama, when we talk about Mirpurkhaas Tigers, how can we not talk about the sensational Pakistani actor and the brand ambassador for Mirpurkhaas Tigers, Imran? Thank you for being here with us. Welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and you and your teammates are wearing a wonderful attire, spot on, right on a Premier League.
Thank you. We're all donned in. Ajak, tell me, the Mirpurkhaas Tigers are playing the final showdown up against Hyderabad Bahadurs. What's happening?
We are going to win, inshallah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala. Score is not that good as we are looking at scoreboard, but it's going to be 180 in 20 overs, inshallah.
Inshallah, let's hope for the best. How has your experience been with the Mirpurkhaas Tigers, with the league in itself? Because it's a great platform for youngsters.
It's a wonderful step by SPL, especially for the provincial level players. If they are going to play good, they're going to perform in a good way. They have a very great chances to be in Pakistani cricket team. And what I have witnessed, a lot of deserving talent is part of this league.
Definitely, we've been seeing lots of youngsters coming up, lots of Sindh emerging players coming up from this category, and we're hoping that they make their mark.
Inshallah.
So thank you so much, Imran, for being here with us. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
very much for inviting me.
And that was Imran Ashraf right here with us on the sidelines. And with that, we're going to go back up to the comm box.
Thank you very much, Misha. That was Imran Ashraf, one of the leading actors of Pakistan. This is where this league is so good. They've just mixed cricket with entertainment. That is what it is all about. Peeled it, not interested, going down.
Yeah, again, Faizan is bowling slow ones, cutters, keeping just low. 17 done, 137 for 5, Mirpurkhaas. You see the batting card for Mirpurkhaas. Umar Amin looked great again, great touch. Hasibullah played instead of Umar Akmal today. Showed his class, 44 of just 33. He was looking really dangerous. Then he got out of a great catch taken by Irfan Niazi. Those kind of moments are so pivotal in the game. One good catch. He also had a run out earlier in this inning, as we see the crowd. And it's cutting edge sports and Channel Tech production. So those kind of moments in the field, you know, even he scores 30 runs or 20 runs and he does he get a run out and a catch. Oh, nicely played. Danish Aziz played a wonderful square cut.
Yes, he holds the key. That's what we've been talking about, his class. And was there to be hit. Cuts well. Too close a little, but still he managed it well. Placed it well too. If Mirpurkhaas has to get to 170 or 175, it's this man who has to stay till the end.
Yeah, they need lots of boundaries now.
Very risky. And good running too. Good running, coming back for the second. I like that interview, Azhar. Imran Ashraf was talking about how good we look in this attire, this shalwar kameez and the waistcoat. I just have to say that we've been looked after beautifully in this Sindh Premier League. All the people involved. Harim Khan here on our right, she's taken care of us. Vaida, the floor manager, Tausif, the Gardezi. They've all done a great job in managing everything here at this league. So yes, we have to say thank you to all of them involved in this. Brilliant job done. Muhammad Ali.
Yes, and this is a first experience as well for all of them, most of them. And it's not easy for arranging all these stuff in that and at this bigger stage. You know, logistic, traveling, you know, you name it. So many things goes on behind the scenes you don't know, security, everything. So great job, and I'm sure in next year and the years to come it will keep improving.
Tense faces. Moin Khan, Mahmood Hamid. Bold, fielder takes it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Danish Aziz was the batter. Muhammad Ali is furious. And it's that man, Salman Ali Agha, Azhar. He doesn't do that.
Yes, so one of the top fielders around in Pakistan drops a sitter. For him, that was a sitter. In a big game like this, that can be costly, very much costly. Danish Aziz was the man, and he's still out there, and he can get some runs for his team.
An important player. This can make a difference of those 10-15 extra runs. Time will tell. Whoa, what a shot. What a shot to play. Miroff up in the circle. Picked up the length and placed it beautifully.
Yes, adding salt to the wound. It's always tough for a bowler. Getting hit by a boundary after a drop catch. Muhammad Ali bowling really well in this final, but just not getting the luck.
Yaqub is playing a little cameo for inning here. 15 of 12. Other way around now. What innovation. That is modern day cricketer at his best. The way he's picked it up, Azhar. Heartening to see.
That was outstanding. Nicely executed ramp shot that was. Oh, see, he chose the right ball and nearly went for a 6. 18 done, 152 for 5.
150 runs up. Let's have a look how they got to it. First 50 coming off 33 deliveries. The next one 37, and then wickets fall. And the run scoring just gets a little slower. That's sort of an inning it has been from Mirpurkhaas.
They're probably 10 runs behind, probably they would have liked to be, but they can make it up still. It was a swing and a miss from Danish, another slow one. That's been the success so far for the bowlers, and obviously Mirpurkhaas management would be watching this, how much effective the slower one has been. It kept low as well when they bowled it. So yes, they're a bit 5 to 10 runs short, but it's a pressure game. Runs on the board, 170, 175, or if they're lucky, they could still get to 180 as well.
That's a biggie. That's out of ground. That's Danish Aziz. Picked up the length. Jandar being too predictable with those slower ones. The length was the key.
Well, this one bounced nicely into the middle of the bat. Danish Aziz hit it over mid-wicket. It's a huge one.
Every time he'll score a 6, they'll all be looking at Salman Ali Agha from now on, because he was the one who dropped him and he was on 11. So just count the score that he scores after that drop chance. 7 already, 6 and a single when he dropped that chance. What can Jandar do? It's better. 2 is the call. They're not gonna get it, not gonna get it. It's Faizan the man with the rocket throw. Yep, rightly so.
Yeah, a couple of more big blows and they will get to a target which they probably wished for when they won the toss. This is probably not a 200 or 220 pitch. It is around 180, 190 pitch. And as we have seen in last few games, chasing hasn't been that easy. We have to wait and see how much dew is going to fall. But at the moment, it looks a decent total.
Chance, chance. I just don't want to sound selfish, Azhar, but I know Mirpurkhaas would want to get to 190. But just for the sake of a good final, 175, where Hyderabad will fancy chasing it down. Here's the big man. Everyone's favourite. So Shahid Khan Afridi is in the house. Brilliant. He's everywhere. Wherever the cricket is played, he's always there to support. And this is such a huge cause, Sindh Premier League, for the local boys of Sindh. Definitely he has to be here. Mr. Shahid Khan Afridi, former captain. Hits it hard, hits it hard. Anwar Ali, and excellent running, excellent running.
Yes, very good running. Anwar Ali normally is a wonderful fielder. Still a good effort, but couldn't stop these two to run 2.
Right, Misha is on the boundary line. Who do you have with you this time?
Thank you. On the sidelines of this cracker of a final, I've got with me somebody who's played a vital role for this league. Mayor Karachi, Mr. Murtaza Wahab, thank you so much for being here with us. This dream was in the making for quite a long time. Today, we're seeing its fruition. Today, it's time for celebration, sir.
It's been a fantastic journey, I think, and it's so good to see cricket being played here, young talent being nurtured through the Sindh Premier League, and that was the vision of the government, that we need to encourage our youth, mobilize them, to guide them as to how can they be part of professional cricket. And I think it's a great opportunity for our local cricketers, and it's so good to be here at National Stadium Karachi and see all of this great crowd.
We're seeing lots of crowd tonight. Because I know you're a great lover of the game as well. So tell me how happy does it make you to see all these young performers come through?
I would have been happier playing actually,
Well,
but that didn't happen.
well, you could still play. So
Next time probably I'll try my best to.
we'll send a registration form
Please.
to you as well.
Please do.
But of course, we're seeing lots of crowd here. How important are such leagues for nations like that? Because this is the first of its kind that we're seeing. It's the Sindh Premier League.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for our youth. Instead of being pessimistic about the future, it provides the right opportunity to our young cricketers to be a part of a constructive activity, play with international cricketers, play with professional cricketers, and then utilize this opportunity to eventually play professionally for Pakistan.
Definitely, that's what the foresight is. But if you could please tell us about the 10-year vision which the Sindh Premier League shares with the Sindh government.
The vision is to encourage people to come towards this cricketing activity, have this platform available in all divisional headquarters so that this professional skill can be imparted, they can be encouraged. I think this will provide them the opportunity to actually play international leagues as well. So it's a great platform for our young cricketers, and I hope that the Sindh Premier League will just not be confined to boys. I think we'll have a league for our female cricketers as well.
That makes me so happy, sir, and we're going to end on that note. But thank you so much, sir, for being here with us. It's a great package for even the people coming here and the boys going up from here. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here with us. And with that, it's back up to you guys.
Yeah, with that interview, Hyderabad Bahadurs got an important wicket. That of Danish Aziz, courtesy a run out. Well, he had to go, he had to take the strike, so one cannot really blame him.
Yes, he had to go back, but he was a bit slow in turning. He turned, probably had a slip when he was turning. Definitely he's way short of the crease. Massive wicket this.
Yeah, he knows it. He's already halfway back to the dugout. Still waiting for the confirmation from the third umpire. Decision still pending. That surely looked out. Look at it one more time. That man again. Niazi. Rocket arm. Great throw.
The accuracy as well of the throw. The speed and the accuracy. The keeper, Sajjad, has hardly had to move. That is the key. Not only being quick. A lot of people are quick, but when it matters, the throw sometimes is so wide. I think there must be some problem, technical problem, otherwise this is a clear decision.
Now have a look at it one more time. Just want to have a look at that. The line belongs to the umpire. Every run matters. So just checking with that.
I think they're just checking the short run here. It's out, and umpire is also signaled short run. So this is a dot ball and a run out.
And 63 for 6 with 5 balls to go. Shahab Khan. How many more can they get? The last 5 deliveries. Can they get to 175? That's a good connection. That's a good connection. All the way. What a start that is. He surprised Azhar Ali with me. He didn't see that coming.
Surely not. Start with a bang. And he was bowled in the slot. He freed his arm and smashed it over mid-wicket. Can he have a couple of more of these?
They'll be happy if they can have one more. 169 at the moment. 4 more deliveries to go. Shahab is off to a great start. Brilliant, brilliant Yorker. Great comeback by Anwar Ali. Right, Nick Compton, where are you and what are you doing?
Ali Yunus, I'm down on the boundary here. There's an electric atmosphere. The first edition of the ZKB SPL. It's absolutely crazy here for the final. I've got some really keen members of the crowd here. Guys, what do you think of this SPL so far?
That is a very good event and we will enjoy this event very well.
So tell me, I need to know, who's going to win tonight?
Mirpurkhaas, we support Mirpurkhaas.
Mirpurkhaas, anybody else?
Mirpurkhaas.
Oh, okay. Unanimous Mirpurkhaas. I don't know, Ali, if they've got enough runs. I mean, it looks like a pretty good wicket. They're doing their best at the end here. Let's have a big shout for Mirpur.
Mirpurkhaas! Fazal Afridi!
Who's your favourite player?
Fazal Afridi.
Fazal Afridi, there we go. Back up to you guys.
Yeah, that was Nick Compton in the crowd, and meanwhile he was talking to those spectators. We've got a boundary, courtesy to Yaqub.
Yeah, nicely placed. Beautiful shot. It was full and wide, but it was a decent effort, but he should have done better. This should have been stopped. Last 4 or 5 overs, the fielding side has been a little off track.
170 said Umar Amin at the toss. They're 4 runs ahead with 2 deliveries to go. That will be out. That will be out. Simple. Anwar Ali will make no mistake. 7th wicket down.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter now. You have to run for everything. He played his part. Played a little cameo. Played a decent part. He played very sensible inning. Anwar Ali. It was too easy for him, this one.
174 on the board with 7 down. As Fahamul Haq comes in, playing at number 9. He's a better batter than this number. Probably the situation of the game. He's all set to run. The last delivery will be faced by Shahab. Anwar Ali steaming in. Outside the off stump, well bowled. Excellent way to finish. So that's it for the first innings. 175 has been posted by Mirpurkhaas. That's what Umar Amin, the captain, was hoping at the toss. So they got what they wanted. Can they play equally well in the second half? Can they do it? Can they defend this?
Yeah, that will be the big question. I think both the sides will be pretty happy at the moment. 175 would have been the par score here. But we have seen some balls didn't bounce as much as the batsman would like. See how the pitch played further down the game. But still runs on the board. And we're going to see a cracker of a game.
Absolutely, 175. Hyderabad Bahadurs will fancy chasing that down because they've got some power hitters in that lineup. It's Jandad, Hassan Nawaz, Faizan in great touch. Salman Ali Agha will give them that stability in the middle. And Anwar Ali Irfan Khan Niazi will finish off things. And that's how the innings started with the bang, with the 6. Umar Amin looked so good with his timing and placement. He was getting some leg bias also. Some luck also favouring Umar Amin early on. Anwar Ali was played beautifully by Sohail. That was a big shot by Umar Amin. Luck also on his side. And then this miscued hit was in the air and lost his wicket. That was a big wicket for them. And then it was all Hasibullah. Played some quality shots down the ground, all over the ground. And that run out definitely brought them back.
Yeah, Irfan Niazi being the center stage of this show with his fielding. Hasibullah continued, and then Qasim Akram joined him. They had a very decent partnership, these two. And then after this slower one by Faizan, cleaned him up. Asif Ali, his tournament, he never fired in this tournament, and it continued to the final. Hasibullah again continued his approach, and then this catch again. Irfan Niazi, you can't keep him out of it.
Yeah, in the end it was Danish Aziz's little cameo. Scored some quality shots. Salman Ali Agha dropped one, a sitter. You just don't expect that from him. It was just brilliant into that inning. Yaqub playing a few beautiful shots by the end. Danish Aziz went big and then lost his wicket, searching for quick runs. They had to go for everything. It was that man again, Irfan Niazi, with an excellent throw and pick up. In the end, Shahab gave that a great blow towards mid wicket to get a 6. Yaqub looked good until this happened. Ran himself out. You just cannot blame him because they wanted every run. And that's how the inning ended. And again time to go to Misha.
Thank you. We've got the final score for the final showdown, 176 on the board. And someone who played an important role, who was the highest run getter in this innings, Hasibullah, 44 of 33. Hasibullah, आज क्या पिच कैसी प्ले कर रही थी आज?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस हुआ। ये है कि पिच अच्छा प्ले कर रहा है, लेकिन जो बीच में स्लो वन से और उस साइड से बॉल थोड़ा सा बैठ रहा था, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि उन लोगों को रिस्ट्रिक्ट करे, तो इंशाल्लाह टारगेट बहुत अच्छा है।
अच्छा, हम लोग को थोड़ा कोलैप्स दिखाए, इतना जो है विकेट्स नहीं संभाल पाए, क्या पिच की वजह से हो रहा था या क्या?
बिल्कुल ट्रू बाउंस नहीं आ रहा है बीच में। मैंने कहा थोड़े से बॉल बैठ रहे और स्लो वन खास करके ग्रिप कर रहा है, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि इंशाल्लाह फाइनल मैच है, प्रेशर इन लोगों पे होगा, क्योंकि चेसिंग में आपको पता है कि 175 रन अच्छे, तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कि डिफेंड कर
176 है बोर्ड पे, डिफेंड कर लेंगे
इंशाल्लाह।
चलें, थैंक यू सो मच Hasibullah for being here with us, and with that let's see if they are able to defend this score, and with that we'll go back up to the comm box.
Right, that's the big news at the moment. Mirpurkhaas Tigers were off to a good start. Umar Amin and Sohail looked good. It was Hasibullah who was in the side in place of Umar Akmal, played really well for his 44 runs. And the finishing touch was given by Danish Aziz and Yaqub, both running themselves out. They had to go for each and every run. 22 runs scored by Danish and 24 by Yaqub as they scored 175 runs in their allotted 20 overs. Well, the bowling has been impressive. Asif Afridi, we always know that he's got that control, only gave away 19 runs. Wicketless though. Salman Ali Agha used for only 1 over, 11 runs. Muhammad Ali, a bit of expensive, we don't associate that with him. Wicketless, 31 runs given. But Faizan, he was a surprise package. Took 2 wickets in the middle, giving away 29 runs. Right, that's the target for Hyderabad Bahadurs. They need 176 runs of 120 deliveries with required rate of 8.80. They have the firepower, they have the batters in them, but can they do it in this pressure inning, the big one, the final? We'll have the run chase ready after the break.
And it's the first 6 of the final.
Umar Amin in the final. Got all of it? No, he hasn't. He's got his revenge. Oh, he hits it hard.
finds the gap. Goes big, does Hasibullah, showing his captain and coach why he's been selected.
Wow, this is some shot.
No, he hasn't.